Hi everyone, it's Kino. I'm doing the second student question from October. Alexandra Ward, who's a viewer on my YouTube channel, thanks for watching, really appreciate it, asked me a question about how to stretch out her back so she could do back bends and inversions. Now back bending and inverted postures are actually quite often different positions of the spine. Back bending is an extension of the spine that brings the energy up, and inversions often require deep stability in the core and usually ask the spine or the skeleton to be aligned along the central axis so that the bones are really stacked on top of each other and the balance can be a little effortless. So what I'm hearing and what I'm extrapolating from your question is that your back is kind of tight. So what I'd recommend is if you have, and this goes for anyone that has a job where you're stationary, you work a computer a lot throughout the day, or you're sitting a lot, that you get up as often as possible. Long periods of sitting and holding yourself, like with the knees together and just in a seated position in a chair aren't really great for the back. So if possible, get up. If you're sitting at a desk or a computer, stand up, walk around, your office, or take a little walk and come back. The second thing that you can do throughout the day to help your spine feel better is to make sure that you have a strong engagement of your pelvic floor and keep the lower belly just a little bit drawn in, and that'll help your back get, much more supported. And then the third thing is if you are seated for long periods of time, and I have a video on how to sit comfortably at your desk, if that doesn't work for you, what you can also do is buy, like a physio ball or like a Pilates ball and replace your chair with one of those balls, and it'll give you a little spring, and that'll also help you tip your spine a little bit forward so the natural curvature of the spine can be expressed. Over time, that can really help alleviate back pain. Now, if these don't help, a really simple movement like the sun salutations done over time can really help create strength and stability in your body. And you would definitely want to have the basics of a movement like the sun salutation really in place before you even think or worry about inverted postures or back bends. So if you're having a hard time with the advanced postures, go back to the basics and make sure that you make time for that. As little as 5 minutes a day can give you the time for the sun salutations. So I hope you'll start that practice, at least at the sun salutations, and then you'll consider, making the changes through your daily life, sitting in a chair a little bit differently or changing the chair and getting up and being more mobile throughout the day. That'll hopefully help your back feel better for your whole life.